a shark!
Getting eaten!
They're magnificent animals. We're up off the northern end of the North Gardner Banks of Fraser Island. We've just been doing some reef fishing. We've decided to change over and try some fast trolling for Wahoo. Now I'll just run you through the actual gear we're going to use. We've got the Tiburon 2-speed automatic overhead reel, live fibre, RLF 19, 15 to 24 kilo overhead rod. The lures that we're using today are basically a weighted head skirted trolling lure. Now our technique is that we're going to troll these as fast as we can in the prevailing conditions, which are pretty average as you can see.
Around about 20 k's, Cord.
About 20 k's is the best?
Yep,
yeah.
That seems to suit those lures sort of pretty well.
No worries, as long as the lure's actually staying in the water and not flying out. Generally on a calmer day you can troll them a little bit quicker, and you can't troll too quick for Wahoo, they will catch it, they're awesome creatures. One thing that really impresses me is we've just been doing some reef fishing, and we're actually using exactly the same rod and reel that we were to catch the sweet lip and the various emperors that inhabit this area. We can then go and use this same rod, reel and line for trolling for Wahoo, and that's the advantage of having a versatile rig, this Tiburon reel, automatic 2-speed, a quality reel. Look, they're not cheap, but this reel does everything, and this reel has just the most incredibly built internal components built by an engineering company, and of course the live fibre rod. I mean, in Australia we all know, we hear the reputation, we build these things so we know how good they are. Quality materials and a quality build built by Australians, yeah, in Australia, in Brisbane, in our factory, for our conditions and our fish. So yeah, I love nothing better than catching big fish on them.
Let's go give it a go, mate.
Yeah, I reckon.
Let's do it. We'll go catch a couple of Wahoo, eh?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey! Go on there. I think this one might be a little one.
You on, hey Dicko?
I don't reckon this is a Wahoo, Duff.
You don't reckon?
Nah.
I don't know, mate.
Well, it's only a little one.
Whatever it is, you need to get it in before the sharks get onto it.
I'm warning, the 2-speed's kicking in.
I'm trying to get that elusive strike on the way in, but it hasn't worked. All right. Now you've got a fish on like this, it's important to clear the deck area, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Get prepared, get the gaff out, which I'll do for you now. Any head shakes?
Nah.
Typically Wahoo give us plenty of good head shakes when we hook them, don't they? They're notorious for it. Well, and you'll see here our Troy, he's kept this fish coming, and we've got Brett actually manoeuvring the boat. And as we bring Troy up, as Troy brings this fish up here, it'll come on side, and that's the idea. We want to just slowly keep the boat moving forward.
It's only a tuna.
Oh, is it? Shark mackerel, is it? No, it's a yellowfin. We keep him. Now what you see here, Troy's got a yellowfin tuna on. You do catch the odd one around here. Seems to be wherever the Wahoo are, they are, and they're about this school size. Well, there we are, Troy.
Nice little yellowfin tuna.
Lovely little yellowfin tuna.
There's one.
Tell us about them, mate. You catch a few of them while we're trolling for these Wahoo?
Yeah, a bit of a bycatch.
Yeah, not a bad bycatch, because you know I'm quite partial to sashimi.
Yeah. You notice I turned him upside down?
Yeah, he's gone to sleep.
Yeah.
And that's a good tip, isn't it, for all tuna and tuna species like that?
Yeah, bonito, tuna, everything.
Turn them upside down and they go to sleep. Saves you a lot of hassle, a lot of blood getting spilt around the boat. Well, let's go back and catch some more, eh?
Go and give it a go. Here, ready, you jump on the wheel. Slow it down a bit. Go on, Duffer!
Yeah, I'm on, mate.
I'll get this one out of your way. Let's see if we can get a double hook up.
Yeah. We often do when... Woo-hoo! We often do when we get around that rod. We often do when we're Wahoo fishing, don't we? They're pack hunters.
Yeah. We want to try and get this fish in as quickly as we possibly can, because those sharks just smash it here.
Now what I'm doing here is, I'm using the low gear in the Tiburon reel to wind what we think is a wahoo. Look, you never know, but it went pretty hard. It's what we were targeting. I'm using the low gear in this Tiburon reel to basically scull drag this fish to the boat, because the sharks are fearsome here. I'm not even worried about the bend in the rod. I'm pointing it straight at the fish and I'm just winding like a winch. And that's the beauty of these Tiburon reels. They're swimming at me now, that could be the target species. See, as soon as that fish swam at me, that reel dropped back into high gear.
Oh, there's a head shake.
And I caught that line up so that the hooks didn't fall out. You can hear I'm puffing a bit, it's because I'm really feeding it to this fish.
Plus he took a lot of line in that first run, Cord.
He smashed off.
I reckon he ran probably 100 metres, at least. And you know what that's an indicator of?
A big fish.
Usually a 20 plus kilo wahoo.
That's what we want. Yeah, there's a head shake.
Yep, there's a head shake. Yeah. Woo! Here we go again. Oh, he hasn't been eaten. Oh, he's getting eaten. He's getting eaten.
Okay, so he's getting, oi.
He's getting eaten. Poor little bugger was getting eaten. He might be still there.
Now you see what I did? I free-spooled that fish. He was getting chased by a shark and I donked him in the free spool, which is sometimes the only chance you got. Look, I probably got half a fish on. Oh,
no, he's
maybe not.
We might have a chance here, Cord.
It's an old trick. Look, I'm not going to give him any more.
Oh, he's a nice fish. He's a cracker.
It's an old trick. You throw it in the free spool. These things are quicker than the sharks. So what they'll do is, they'll out-sprint the shark that was about to eat them. The shark, he's lazy.
Woo! Check that out. He's coming in. Check that out.
That's what you come to Fraser Island for. 1 minute you're catching reef fish, next minute, magnificent pelagics like this.
Good work, Dolph.
It was a,
We might put him on the ground, eh?
But you see there, probably the reason we got this fish is because of a bit of smart angling and the gear we're using. The live fibre rod, there is no rod that pulls like these things. They are the ultimate for this sort of fishing. And you'll see the same rod I caught that wahoo on is the same rod that we've been using to catch the sweet lip and the various other reef species. And the Tiburon reel with the low gear, unbelievable. I'm still puffing a bit, I'm pretty worn out. I went hard on this one. We'll get the hooks out and hold him up to the camera. It's our Fraser Island wahoo, still fresh. I've got to be careful of those teeth. Look, he's about 15 kilos, not a bad little fish. They're fairly solid for their size, built like bullets and for speed. Look, they're magnificent animals. We don't keep too many of them, but we love catching them and they're nice to eat fresh. Well, Dicko, successful. We caught our wahoo.
Yeah, we got one nice wahoo and a little yellowfin there.
Yeah, not a bad.
Bit rough in the old body butt, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we go back to drifting around and catching reef fish. But I will say that we caught that fish under pretty testing circumstances, the shark chasing it, and the gear made all the difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Can't beat a live fibre rod.
Aussie built.